Welcome to Read in Minutes. Here's a short summary of the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. If you enjoy it, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get started. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee is a classic novel set in the fictional town of Macomb, Alabama, during the 1930s. The story is narrated by Jean Louise Scout Finch, a young girl who grows up witnessing the racial tensions and injustices prevalent in her community. Through Scout's innocent eyes, readers are introduced to themes of racism, prejudice, morality, and empathy, as well as the importance of standing up for what is right, even in the face of adversity. Part 1. Setting the stage. The novel begins with Scout recalling her childhood in Macomb and introducing her family: her father, Atticus Finch, a lawyer; her brother, Jim Finch; and their housekeeper, Calpurnia. The Finch family lives in a modest house on the outskirts of town. Scout's mother passed away when she was young, leaving Calpurnia as a maternal figure for the children. Macomb is portrayed as a sleepy southern town deeply divided along racial lines. The Finch family is relatively progressive for their time, and Atticus instills in his children values of empathy, compassion, and equality. However, the town is rife with racial prejudice, particularly against African Americans. This becomes evident when Atticus is appointed to defend Tom Robinson, a black man accused of raping a white woman named Mayla Ewell. Part 2. The Trial. The central conflict of the novel revolves around Tom Robinson's trial. Atticus courageously agrees to defend Tom despite knowing the odds are stacked against them in a racially biased society. Throughout the trial, Atticus presents compelling evidence that Tom is innocent, and it becomes apparent that Mayla's father, Bob Ewell, is the actual perpetrator of the crime. However, due to the deeply ingrained racism of the jury, Tom is found guilty and ultimately killed while trying to escape from prison. The trial serves as a catalyst for Scout and Jim's moral development as they witness firsthand the injustices of the world. They struggle to reconcile the disparity between the ideals of justice and the reality of racial prejudice. Despite the outcome of the trial, Atticus's integrity and unwavering commitment to justice serve as a guiding light for his children. Part 3. Coming of Age. As the trial concludes, Scout and Jim grapple with the aftermath and the realization that their town is not as fair and just as they once believed. They face hostility and prejudice from their peers, particularly Bob Ewell's daughter, Mayla, and her vindictive brother, Burris. However, they also find allies in unexpected places, such as their reclusive neighbor, Boo Radley. Boo Radley, who has been the subject of rumors and speculation throughout the novel, emerges as a symbol of goodness and compassion. Despite his outsider status, Boo proves to be a silent guardian angel for Scout and Jim, protecting them from harm when they are attacked by Bob Ewell on their way home from a school pageant. Part 4. Themes and Symbols. To Kill a Mockingbird explores several key themes, including racial injustice, moral growth, empathy, and the loss of innocence. The title itself is symbolic, referring to Atticus's advice that it is a sin to kill a mockingbird because they symbolize innocence and harmlessness. Throughout the novel, characters such as Tom Robinson and Boo Radley are metaphorical mockingbirds, innocent victims of prejudice and cruelty. The novel also delves into the complexities of human nature, portraying characters who are both flawed and sympathetic. Atticus, for example, is portrayed as a moral beacon of integrity, yet he is also depicted as a flawed individual struggling to reconcile his ideals with the harsh realities of the world. Similarly, characters like Boo Radley and Mayla Ewell are portrayed with nuance, challenging readers' perceptions and prejudices. In conclusion, To Kill a Mockingbird is a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers of all ages. Through its vivid characters, rich symbolism, and powerful themes, the novel explores the universal struggles of morality, empathy, and justice. Harper Lee's masterful storytelling and poignant exploration of the human condition make To Kill a Mockingbird a compelling and enduring work of literature.